Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia. That's me. Whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today is day 9 of our stressless 10-day yoga journey, and today is all about rest. So in this practice, you'll have the opportunity to move through some slower, more restorative yoga postures to really drop into this place of rest and relaxation and allow yourself to be supported. Now for this practice, you will need one prop, so you might grab your yoga block, a pillow, a bolster, anything that you can use to really rest your body on top of. And whenever you're ready, let's get on the mat. Let's start out today lying on our backs. So when you're ready, please make your way all the way down onto your mat. Take a moment to settle in, find a position that feels comfortable for your body. Eventually settling into stillness, letting your eyes close or your gaze soften towards the ceiling. And as best you can, letting your body relax to the support of your yoga mat. Allowing yourself to transition away from your day so far and into this moment right here, right now, in your body. With your breath. Letting go of any to-do lists, any plans, any schedules. And giving yourself permission to simply be present with yourself for this time on your mat today. And as we rest here for a few more moments, I invite you to shift your awareness to your breath. Using this awareness of your breath not only to help you transition and become present, but also to give you an idea of how you're feeling, what's going on in your body right now. So as you tune into this natural rhythm of your breath, you might notice where your breath moves in your body, perhaps your belly, your rib cage, your chest. You might notice the depth and pace of your breathing. You might notice any thoughts, reactions that arise as you really become aware of your breath. And I invite you to really observe all that's going on without judgment, but with this sense of curiosity. Checking in with how you're feeling, how you're breathing, and letting this be your starting point for practice today. And as we begin to move and become a little bit more intentional with our breath, you might notice that things shift throughout the course of this practice. And I invite you to be open to whatever these shifts may be for you today. For now, let's take another breath in right here. And let it out with a sigh or a sound. And if you're not already there, begin to stretch your legs out long down your mat. And reach your arms out behind you so that you create this full body stretch, reaching out as long as you can from your fingers to your toes. Feeling all this space through your body, relax your belly. Maybe even open your mouth, let out an exhale. Let's take one more big breath in right here. And release a breath out. Now keeping your hips where they are, rooted at the center of your mat. Begin to walk your feet over towards the bottom right corner of your yoga mat. Now maybe you stay right here, maybe your arms reach towards that top right corner until you create this crescent moon shape with your body. So keeping your hips rooted, your shoulders relaxed, really lengthening through that left side body here. And letting your breath move naturally, that same steady pace of inhales and exhales that you were just tuning into. And let's take one more breath in here. And breath out. Slowly begin to make your way back through center with the arms and legs. And then once again, keeping your hips rooted where they are, start to walk your feet towards the bottom left corner of your mat this time. And maybe add on with the arms, reaching them towards that top left corner. Finding length here as you breathe in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Checking out any sensations here through the right side body. Let's take one more breath in here and let it out. Slowly bringing arms and legs back through center, finding that full body stretch for one more inhale here. Now as you exhale, gently draw your navel towards your spine and bring your right knee in towards your chest. Hands come to catch that right leg, maybe reaching for your shin or the back of your thigh. Let's take an inhale here, hugging the right leg in. As you exhale, begin to switch. Send the right leg out and draw your left knee towards your chest. Stay for the inhale here. And switch with your exhale, nice and slow and controlled. Again, inhale, right knee hugs in. And exhale, switch the legs. Inhale with the left knee. And exhale to switch. Please take a few more rounds on your own here. Moving with the pace of your breath, taking your time with this movement. And the next time that your left knee hugs in towards your chest, please pause there. Right leg can stay relaxed long on the mat, or if it feels better for your back, you can bend the right knee and plant your right foot. Let's take another inhale here, gently hugging that left leg in. As you exhale, bring your left leg up and over your body towards the right side of your mat, coming into a twist. So left shoulder will root down into the mat, either creating a T or cactus shape with that left arm. That right hand might come to support the left knee if that feels good for you. Or if you happen to have a prop nearby, you can place that underneath your leg as well. Settle into a place that feels comfortable for your body as we stay for another 3 rounds of breath. Let's take one more inhale here. Exhale completely, drawing your navel in towards your spine. With that core connection, take an inhale, roll back onto your back, keeping your left knee in towards your chest. Then let's bend that right knee, plant the sole of your right foot onto the floor. Start to open your left knee so that you can bring your ankle to the top of your right thigh, creating this number 4 shape with the legs. Gently lengthening that left thigh away from you, start to feel a stretch in the outer left hip here. If this feels like enough of a stretch, you can stay right here. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you have the option to lift your right foot off the floor and reach for the back of your right thigh. really gently clasping onto the back of the leg and drawing your legs a little bit closer. Going to that place where you feel a sensation in that left hip without any pain or pinching or burning sensation going on. And again, we'll stay for about 3 more rounds of breath here. All together, we have 1 more breath in. As you breathe out, slowly release your legs back down towards the mat, uncrossing that left leg. Let's stretch that left leg out long. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. Take a moment to hug that right leg in. Let's find an inhale right here. As you exhale, draw your right leg up and over your body towards the left side of your mat, opening into that twist. Right shoulder anchors towards the floor. Maybe left hand comes to support that right knee. Settling in for about 3 more rounds of breath here to enjoy this twist through the spine. Let's take 1 more breath in here and breathe out. Gently drawing navel to spine at the end of that exhale so that as you inhale, you can roll yourself back onto your back, keeping that right knee hugging in towards your chest. Let's bend the left knee, plant the sole of your left foot onto the floor, and then set up for our figure 4 stretch here. So right ankle finds the top of your left thigh as you open that left knee or that right knee away from you. Again, option to stay right here if you're already feeling that stretch into your outer right hip. Beautiful place to be. If you'd like to take it a little bit farther, you have the option to lift your left foot and reach for the back of the left thigh. Wherever you are, see if you can soften your shoulders down into the support of your yoga mat. If you are holding on to the back of the left leg, maybe loosen your grip a little bit here. And let's settle in for about 3 more rounds of breath for this right hip. All together, taking 1 more inhale here. As you exhale, slowly unwind the legs, bringing both feet back down to your mat. Start to walk your feet wide apart so that your right foot finds the right edge of your mat, left foot finds the left. And we'll start to windshield wiper the knees side to side here, so dropping both knees to one side and then back through center and over to the other side. Just doing this a few times here just to feel into the hips once more. Even get a little massage for the glutes as well. And the next time that your knees drop over towards that right side of your mat, let that momentum roll you all the way onto the right side of your body so that you can press yourself up and find a seated position on your yoga mat. So finding a nice comfortable seat here, take a moment to find those sits bones, lift up nice and tall through the spine. With your next breath in, start to reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, reach your arms out and down. Again, syncing up with your breath, inhaling arms out and up. Exhaling arms out and down. 1 more like that. Inhale, stretching the arms up. And exhale, releasing your arms down. Adding on this time, as you inhale, stretch your arms to the sky. As you exhale, drop your left hand down, reach your right arm up and over into a side stretch. As you inhale, think about lengthening through the left or the right fingertips. As you exhale, think about dropping through the right hip. Another breath in here. And breath out. As you inhale, sweep back up through center, arms to the sky. As you exhale, arms sweep out and down. Again, inhaling, arms sweep up. Exhale, bringing a right hand down, reach your left arm up and over. As you inhale, think about that length through the left side waist. As you exhale, drop your legs down into the support of your mat. Another breath in here. And breath out. As you inhale, lift back up tall through center, arms to the sky. This time as you exhale, sweeping your arms down, reaching your arms back behind you. Fingertips find the floor as you rock back onto your hips and uncross your legs, spreading your legs out into a nice wide V. Now, if you'd like, you can turn yourself to face the long edge of your mat, just like I'm doing. You might even like to bring a little bit of cushion underneath the heels if you have like a carpet or a blanket. Now, sitting up nice and tall on those sits bones, let's take an inhale, lift the spine. As you exhale, send your heart forward as you begin to fold down between your legs. Now, this does not have to be a super deep forward fold. Just coming down to that point where you feel a stretch through the inner thighs, through the hips, without any pulling, pinching, burning going on there in the legs or in the low back. Now, if you have a prop, you might like to grab that here so that you can rest down onto your elbows, perhaps even rest your forehead on that prop if it's tall enough. And we'll stay for a little bit longer in this stretch here. So if at any point you need to make some readjustments, please feel free to do so. Now, as we stay in these longer holds, it gives us a really great opportunity to tune in more deeply with your breath. So notice here the natural pace of your breathing. Maybe it's already shifted a little bit since the beginning of your practice today. But really let your awareness follow this flow of your inhales and exhales. Become fascinated with how your breath is moving. And you might even notice that as you bring more awareness to your breath, it begins to deepen your entire experience of this pose and of this practice. And we'll stay for about 3 more rounds of breath in this straddle shape here. Now with your next natural inhale, slowly begin to lift up, coming back to a nice tall spine. Notice how it feels in your legs, your hips. And then really slowly start to bring your legs together in front of you. And maybe give them a little shake, a little wiggle if that feels nice. We'll keep the legs straight out in front, making this number 11. We'll just turn so that you can see. Sitting up nice and tall once again on your sits bones, we'll get ready to fold forward over the legs. So take an inhale here, lift up through the top of your head. As you exhale, draw your heart forward as you begin to fold over your thighs. Knees can be bent a little or quite a lot here, whatever feels best for your legs. And hands can rest wherever they naturally fall. Maybe it feels good to grip onto the ankles, the feet, the shins. And once again, we have a bit of a longer hold here in this shape. Another opportunity to really drop into the breath. And this time I'll offer you the opportunity to get a little bit more intentional with your breath. So if you so choose, we'll practice lengthening out your exhalation so that your exhale is longer than your inhale. For example, if you're inhaling for a count of 4, then you might exhale for a count of 6 or a count of 8. So as you begin to lengthen out your exhalation, this is a cue to your body to start to shift into your parasympathetic nervous system state, which is that rest and digest. It's basically telling your body that you are safe, that you are supported, and that it's okay for you to drop deeper into this place of rest and relaxation. So again, that breathing in maybe for a count of 3 or 4, breathing out for a count of 6 or maybe 8. Just gently lengthening out that exhale, bringing yourself deeper into this place of ease. We have about 3 more rounds of breath here in this shape. Now with your next inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up out of this forward fold, coming back up to your nice tall spine. Maybe taking a moment to shake out the legs if that feels nice. And then bending your knees, planting the soles of your feet onto the floor. Let's step the feet nice and wide apart and take a few of those windshield wiper motions through the legs here. So dropping your knees to one side and then up and over to the other. Beautiful. Now as you're ready, legs will come back towards stillness. Let's keep the knees bent, feet planted, but if you're not already there, scoot yourself so that you're sitting at about the midpoint of your yoga mat. Make sure that you have your prop, whether that's a block, a pillow nearby, and let's lower ourselves back down onto our backs. Come back down to lay on your yoga mat. As you come to lay down on your mat, please draw your knees in towards your chest. Take a moment to wrap yourself up in a nice big hug here. Maybe even taking a little rock side to side if that feels like a nice massage for your low back. And from here, we'll take this into our happy baby pose. So let's start with hands on the backs of the thighs. Open your knees nice and wide apart. And then kick your heels up towards the sky, almost like you were gonna squat on the ceiling here. And start to feel that stretch through the hips, through the lower body. If this feels good right here, you can stay with your hands on the backs of your thighs, or you might like to reach up and grab for your ankles or your big toes in your happy baby. Gently drawing your thighs down towards the outer edges of your rib cage. And maybe while you're here, staying for a few breaths in stillness, or maybe choosing to take a little bit of movement, play around a little bit with this happy baby shape. So you might play with straightening the legs, rocking around, Keeping things nice and slow and gentle, but allowing some time for exploration here. And we'll spend about 3 more rounds of breath here, finding whatever feels most nourishing to your body. All together, let's take one more big breath in our happy baby. As you breathe out, start to collect your knees back together in front of your chest, wrapping yourself up in that hug for just a moment. And then 1 foot at a time, let's lower our feet back down onto the mat. Please grab that prop, whatever you're using today, and keep it in your hand as we plant through the feet and draw the shoulder blades down into the mat. Take an inhale, begin to rise your hips any amount off the floor. Take that prop, slide it right there underneath your sacrum. So finding your prop not up in the lower back, not down in the middle of the butt cheeks, but right in that space in between. Feeling that you can rest your weight onto your prop, and feeling as well that you can adjust whatever height you go to here so that you can make this a smaller or bigger back bend for your body. Now, as you arrive, keep the feet planted, knees pointing straight forward. Arms can rest down wherever they feel natural. If it feels safe and comfortable for you, you might choose to close your eyes completely, or maybe you find a soft gaze towards the ceiling. As best you can, begin to relax your glutes, your belly, the muscles around your low back. And even if just for these next few breaths, can you allow yourself to be completely supported? Relaxing the weight of your body into your prop, into your yoga mat. Knowing that you are held here by the earth. And you might find it helpful to come back to that nice long exhale here. Once again, extending that exhalation so that it's a little bit longer than your inhalation. And we'll stay for about 5 more rounds of breath in this shape. Let's take 1 more breath in here and let it out. Moving slowly here, we'll come out of the pose the same way we came in. So pushing down through your feet and your upper arms, begin to lift your hips up off of your prop and slide it out from underneath you. And slowly lower yourself back down onto the mat, feeling your tailbone once again resting down on the floor. Take as long as you'd like to move into your final resting pose. Maybe taking a more traditional Shavasana, stretching the legs out, bringing your arms by your sides. Perhaps staying with the knees bent, feet planted. Taking any shape, any variation that feels supportive for your body. as we settle into our final pose for practice today. Allowing your body to settle into stillness, unclenching your fingers, your toes, your jaw, your forehead, softening around your pelvis, your abdomen, your shoulders. And I'll offer you today a guided relaxation to help you drop a little bit deeper into this place of rest. Please begin by drawing your awareness all the way down into the soles of your feet. Become aware of any sensations here at the soles of your feet. And allow the soles of your feet to soften and relax. From there, moving your attention to your toes, acknowledging any sensations here, and allowing all 10 toes to soften and relax. Moving your attention to the tops of your feet, noticing any sensations, and allowing the tops of your feet to relax. Feeling both feet completely relaxed. And moving your awareness up into your ankles, feeling into any sensations, and allowing your ankles to soften and relax. Bringing your awareness into your shins and your calves, allowing your shins and your calves to relax. Bringing your awareness to your knees, noticing any sensations, and allowing your knees to soften and relax. Bringing your awareness to your thighs, inviting your thighs to relax. Feeling both legs completely relaxed. And drawing your awareness up into your glutes, allowing your glutes to soften. Bringing your awareness into your hips and your pelvis, allowing your hips and pelvis to relax. Feeling your entire lower body is completely relaxed. And drawing your awareness into your lower belly and lower back, noticing any sensations and allowing your lower abdomen to soften and relax. Bringing your awareness to your rib cage, your mid-back, and allowing this space to relax. Bringing your awareness to your chest and your upper back, allowing your chest and upper back to soften and relax. Feeling that your entire torso is completely relaxed. Bringing awareness to your shoulders, allowing your shoulders to soften. Bringing awareness to your upper arms, allowing your upper arms to relax. Bringing awareness to your elbows, Inviting your elbows to relax. Bringing awareness to your forearms. Allowing your forearms to relax. Bringing awareness to your wrists. Allow your wrists to soften and relax. Bringing awareness to the backs of your hands. Letting the backs of your hands soften. Bringing awareness to your palms. Letting your palms relax. Bringing awareness to your fingers. Allowing all 10 fingers to relax. Feel that both of your arms are completely relaxed. Drawing awareness to your neck and throat. Feeling that your neck can soften and relax. Bringing awareness to your jaw, the muscles of your face, your forehead. Feeling that your face can soften and relax. Bringing awareness to the back of your head. Feeling the back of your head relax. And bringing awareness to the top of your head. Feeling the top of your head soften and relax. Feel that your entire upper body is completely relaxed. Feel that your whole body is completely relaxed. Allow yourself to rest in this relaxation for as long as you'd like. This is where I'll leave you for today. Thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. Namaste. Be well.